Calc review number 49 and 50. Solve the equation by the square root method. And the way that this thing is already isolated, I have my variable term squared all by itself, and I have my number on the other side, so I'm good to go with this one. So all you have to do is basically take the square root of both sides of the equation, remembering to take a plus and minus for one of the two sides. The square root of this term squared, of course, is going to go to x minus 3, and the square root of 9 is 3. The number one mistake that students will do is leave it as 3. Remember, it's plus and minus 3, which essentially gives you two equations. You've got x minus 3 equals positive 3, and x minus 3 equals negative 3. And there's numerous shortcuts for this. You just pick whatever one that you remember the best. Add 3 to both sides on this one. X is equal to 6. And on this one, add 3 to both sides, and you get x is equal to 0. On number 50 rather, I want to isolate this x squared, so I can use a square root, and I'm going to do that by dividing both sides by 3. On this particular problem, it isn't quite so nice. I get x squared is equal to 15, and I know that 15 isn't a perfect square, but that's still okay. I'm going to take the square root of both sides, choosing one side as a plus and minus. And I get x is equal to plus and minus square root 15. And make that 15, not 16. Since the only factors of 15 are 3 and 5, and neither of them are perfect squares, you can't break it down any further, and you leave your final answer in this term. Or, of course, you could just write x is equal to positive square root 15 and negative square root 15. Either one's acceptable.